Are you always expecting something to happen? Always mentally picturing how the future will unfold, instead of staying present and actually putting in your best effort right now? Are you always trying to control the outcome of different situations so that you can be happy? As if the only way you are allowed to be happy is when you get validation and approval from other people, or when everything goes exactly the way you want it. That's the only way you can feel good about yourself? Well, if that's how you feel, that's the case, then there's probably something deeper going on inside. There may be a kind of emptiness you are trying to fill with all these expectations and future projections. But the truth is, every time you rely on that, you are not facing it. You are actually making the gap even bigger. Because every time you expect something to happen a certain way, every time you expect someone to act how you want so that you can feel good about yourself, and they don't or it doesn't happen, how do you feel? Think about this. When you finally realize that you were hoping for way too much, when reality doesn't match what you imagined, or you were way off, how do you feel? I struggled with this pattern for a long time. I was always planning ahead, always picturing how things should go, and trying to manipulate outcomes in my favor. And that would lead to being let down every single time. If you resonate with this, then you know that it's not a nice experience. It's not fun. It doesn't feel good at all. And you need to get rid of it because, quite honestly, it's a nightmare to keep living in this state where you're always waiting for salvation at some future points to finally make you feel complete and there's no salvation. You already know this if you have been projecting in the future. Maybe you didn't get the score you wanted, or the day you didn't go where, or a business meeting didn't go smoothly, or you asked for a raise and got refused. The only way to really get rid of this is to let go of the need for something to fulfill you. I know that can be really tough because what I'm going to need you to tell yourself what I told myself. What changed my entire way of thinking was truly believing this. Hey, you know what? I'm good enough as I am. And approve of me. I validate me. And I actually feel good about me. And anything that may happen in the future, any success or even a failure, it doesn't determine who I am. It doesn't make me a better or worse person. You see, I'm still a good person no matter how I perform, whether I do an amazing job or a terrible job. I'm still the same Ella, like right now. I'm making this video because I want to, not because I need a certain reaction from you. If you don't like it, it's okay. It doesn't take anything away from me. But if I was trying to say everything perfectly, trying to control your reaction, hoping you would comment something nice so I feel validated, it would feel like pressure. I wouldn't enjoy it. And I definitely wouldn't show up consistently like this. This kind of mindset drains you because you are constantly trying to manage your results you can fully control. I need you to find peace with that. You are okay as you are. Whether or not things goes your way, you are still good. You are still a good person. It doesn't change anything. If things go well, great, enjoy it. It feels good for a moment, right? But then what happens? You start chasing the next thing, and if this don't go well, suddenly there's frustration, disappointment, maybe even anger. You might blame others or suppress those emotions, and over time, that builds into something much heavier. Is it that really how you want to live? Or you can choose something different. You can remind yourself, I'm good enough as I am. I like who I am. I'm got my own back, and whether this works out or not, I'm still okay. Try that. Whether it goes your way or not, it's okay. You will be fine. But most people don't see it that way. If one thing doesn't work out, everything falls apart. One bad day means I will never find love. One failure means my future is ruined. But that's just not true. You are going to fail multiple times before things finally click. When you walk into every situation expecting a win, you actually block yourself because growth comes from messing up, learning, and trying again. I mean, how many good videos do you think I make before anything work? I did this every 2 days for 6 months in a row before I make my first good one. I promise you, check out my first video and you will see the difference between that and now. It's a lot of failure, a lot of videos that didn't kick off, and a lot of more that didn't really pay. If I had focused on members like this needs to get 10,000 views or it's a failure, I quit early. I stopped obsessing over the results. I focus on showing up and doing what I felt was right. And that's the shifts. If you know something is worth doing, do it anyway. If it's not, let it go. Because expectations, at the end of the day, don't really help you. They just make you feel frustrated, disappointed, and never satisfied. You start looking at your life and thinking, it's not enough. Instead of appreciating what's already there, instead of saying, I'm grateful, I like where I am, I will keep going, you end up stuck in, if this doesn't happen, none of this matters. So, what are you actually expecting? Let it go. Stop projecting. Stop living in the future. And whether or not it goes your way, it's okay. You're still a good person, still the same person, even if you succeed, even if you fail. It's just a situation. It doesn't make or break you. It doesn't make or break your life. You are so much bigger than that. It is something to really sit with. One day you are going to die. That's one thing is guaranteed. And at that point, everything will be stripped away from you. And the only thing you will care about is how you show up for people, the impact you made, how much you cared, how much love you gave and received. Love, compassion, sharing, contribution. Not did I get the promotion. Not did she or he say yes to me. That's not what you are going to be left with. All that money in your bank account, you don't get to take it with you. It gets to stay here, where you disappear. So live with that in mind. And perhaps you will understand that these situations aren't such a big deal. And then you are so much bigger and better than all of this. And no matter what happens, whether it goes your way or not, you're still going to be okay.